All right, game 2 at Matt's. We're going to use the same lists. This time I'll try and not cheat, aka tally-ho. I was using the 2 shots from version 3. That's not what they do, so my apologies. They just get better skill so that they can blitz on a 4+. Big whoop. So we're doing the exact same lists. We're doing counterattack. I am the defender. Just like before, I've got my planes, my grants, and 1 unit of crusaders in immediate reserves. Matt has, I picked this quarter to defend from, but then, as usual, because this is a no man's land, I spearheaded up 1 unit of crusaders and my 2 IC over here because there's an objective right by this woods. And Matt, this time, there's nothing in this table court here, so he's able to move the 8 rads and is spearheading virtually everything over here. You get first turn. So it's nice and easy. It's the same lists as before. So you've got Panzer IV longs, 3 martyrs, 2 8 rads, and your Panzer IV short. And I've got crusaders, grants, 1 unit of infantry, universal carriers, 6-pounders, and hurricanes.
They can, because they don't count as moving. Right?
That's right, yeah, those guys can stormtrooper because they blitz moved, AK first moved.
2 is not going to do it.
Yeah. So Matt's turn 1 while he does his stormtrooper moves after blitzing. He blitzed his guys forward to try to get shots on my crusaders, but they're concealed, gone to ground, and long range, so he needed 6s. So he somehow didn't roll any fists. I guess he blew that load last game. And your CO tank is fine sitting there as well,
yep.
Stormtrooper? Okay. So that's the end of his turn 1. Since everything is over there, I really don't need to defend this objective over here, so I think they're going to start dashing forward. We'll see if I get any reserves. Hopefully planes. And we'll do my turn 1. I didn't get any reserves. Thankfully, yeah, because the RAF was doing well for me last game. My initial plan was actually to blitz, if they pass their blitz, was blitz them forward 4, and then move their 14 and be within 6 inches and shoot them in the ass through this woods, but it didn't turn out. I did dash the infantry up from that objective over there, and I did dash the crusaders just to kind of do some sort of flanking pressure here, but quick turn 1, now onward to turn 2. Matt's turn 2, took some shots over here, missed. Panzer IVs took shots over here, 1 hit and killed 1. Yeah, but I don't know what I'm going to do. He did move these guys in here, and they are facing the other way, so if I can blitz in, that would be fabulous. My turn 2, I didn't get any reserves. Oh, you know what, and I keep forgetting about my ambush. Not that there's any good place to pop them yet. I moved the remaining crusaders up here. I moved the infantry up, and the boys' anti-tank rifle managed to bail out 1 of the 8 rads. These guys failed to blitz. My plan was to blitz them up and then shoot 24-inch shots into the martyrs. I needed 6s to hit. I got 1 and killed 1. So that's the end of my turn 2. Onwards to turn 3. So top of 3, Matt, what'd you do?
Moved this unit into the tree line, bailed 1 tank. Martyrs got 1 more kill.
Yeah, they failed to blitz but still moved up, needed 5s because they're in short range, killed 1.
And then 2 shots from him finished off the last one.
Yeah.
Machine gun into this platoon here. Out of 8 machine gun shots, only 1 hit. You passed a save.
Made my save.
Move over to the 2 centimeters, taking shots at 20 inches.
20 inches is better than 16 they used to be, that's for sure.
Your anti-tank, your anti-rifle or anti-tank rifle
my boy's rifle
was in range.
Yeah.
So managed to hit him twice.
Mm-hmm.
You moved obviously 1 hit, another element target. They both passed their saves.
Yeah. So that ends turn 3. I get reserves automatically, but we'll see if maybe I get some more. But I got to do my ambush before that. So on my turn 3, I got the Crusaders, only the Crusaders. Opted to bring them in the back to pop the Martyrs. I popped my ambush here to need 5s to kill the 2 Panzer IV Longs, which I did. These guys moved forward to take side shots into here, which missed completely. But I did kill a platoon here, and there's a test on this one here at the start of his next turn. So there's at least that. So that's the end of my turn 3. On to turn 4. Matt's turn 4. Go through what you opted to do here.
So we quickly went into the book. Had a question about defensive fire and facing. Basically, wanted to know if I basically lose a machine gun because I turned my turrets to engage these Crusaders over here. Turns out we just go by the stat lines.
It's 4 machine guns.
4 machine guns.
Yeah.
4 machine guns. It doesn't go up or down.
So he would have got. So he gets 12.
I think it's oversimplified. I don't think it's fair, mind you. But
How long does it take to turn a turn around if you get assaulted, really?
I guess.
And then your martyr made its motivation.
Yeah, made motivation, made cross check, hiding in the woods.
Hiding over there.
Contesting.
Those lads.
Over here engaged. Crusaders on the side. Killing one. Failing to bail the other because you passed 2 of your over saves.
Yeah.
You dug those guys in, didn't fire at them, and that's it. It's your turn.
Turn 4. Yep. Well, it's a good thing we looked that up because my reserves came in, Grant, shot into the ass end of these guys, or so I thought, but because their turrets are turned, there's a 50% chance that it's the front. These guys shot, needing 6s.
Yeah,
Again,
so they got it. So they got a hit and
a bail.
hit me in the turret, so bounced.
Yeah.
And then these guys hit
The main gun bail.
and hit me in the turret, but
Yeah.
bailed me out.
Then I assaulted because I was like, well, he's only got 8 machine gun shots. He hit 7 times, killed 2 of them. One of them was my boy's anti-tank gun, so that didn't go as planned. Over here, I opted to run away, thinking that this threat would be neutralized. Oh yeah, I also moved my 6-pounders to the shuffle to try and get side shots, long range shots, but I needed 6s, right? So nothing doing. So on we go to turn 6. Yeah, turn 6. Cancel turn 6. Matt didn't do very much in terms of shooting. He shot at Crusaders, bailed at 1. He killed one over here, but then comes over and gives me the old shake of the hand. And I'm like, what? And the new victory conditions say at the end of turn 6, I don't have a model within 4 inches to contest. I forgot. I should have moved. Oh, they were pinned anyways. They could have, had I been smart.
Yeah, I was thinking
They could have driven up and sacrificed, but clever hands, you take the win. How many platoons did you kill, though?
Just 1, I think. Right?
No, actually, you might kill this one here, because...
only at the end of the turn. Well, no, because we don't get to it, because that's the beginning of your turn now. So
yeah, but just for fun, let's just see.
He would have stayed.
He would have stayed, yeah, because it's my CO.
I made a couple mistakes.
Well played.
Really.
Well
Made a couple
played.
mistakes, really.
Like what?
I think my decision to, well, you know what, actually, the Panzer IIs that I didn't use to engage that would just face off against any reserves you had
Your
coming
Panzer,
in.
yeah,
I
the
think
2
it was right.
Panzer IVs, yeah.
Honestly, I think it's unlucky that I moved them to contest and just the sheer number of shots. I mean, you still needed...
I need 5s, and I got 3 of them out of 8.
So it was good shooting on your part. Martyrs again, paper thin. Even in cover, you're hitting them on 5s. You did really good.
Yeah.
To get them as well.
I'm not sold on Crusaders. They look awesome, but
I'm digging
I
these.
just don't
I
like
like the
them.
grants because the two weapons.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Although, when we started, when we did our first videos on the version 4 rules, what was it about the grants that changed?
What do you mean?
+1 for firing the second weapon, or was it the anti-tank of the weapon isn't as good as it used to be? Or
Well, no. Okay. So as always, the main gun in the hull for the Grant is the better of the guns,
right.
and the top one is a turret, but it's just a 37mm. So it's a Stuart gun basically. But if I opt to fire both at once, the second weapon does plus to hit. So, but it has, I think it has more shots. But I mean, unless I'm shooting at like your 8 rads, I'll always go for the bigger gun.
It's a decent enough.
But it's nice having the other gun. I mean, it's part and parcel. What's nice is I have side armor 4, which is better than the front armor of all my other tanks. Yeah. So
I think your list is well balanced for 71 points for sure.
yeah.
Mine.
You know what I'm thinking though? The RAF. You did, but and you know what? I honestly feel because you're paying so many points for high-powered guns, you're playing them too aggressively. I'd have one unit of them and then another unit of lighter tanks for assaulting and stuff like that.
I would never play this list like I play this in version 3 though.
No.
I know the game's
different.
Flames has been revamped for almost a year now. It's been almost a year, I think, right?
March. So it's
yeah,
coming
so coming up on a year. But in that year,
well, for most of the year, there's only been 2 books.
Playing as the attacker with the conditions and stuff like that. That's why I'm playing aggressively. That's why I'm forcing these guys to stay on the objective.
Yeah.
Sticking the martyr in the woods. I'm not even gonna take shots.
I totally forgot about that. Yeah, well played. Yeah. I don't know. I do like the list. I might go with more infantry and have the tanks as support next time. Because I don't have to take the No, I do have to take the grants. That's the problem with the Crusader formation is I need 3 or 4 HQ tanks and then 2 platoons of Crusaders. It's just
really,
like...
It's not really a purchase you want to go back out and make. You really want to go buy more Crusaders? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'll paint the ones I have. I mean, it's enough to make a formation, but it's not...
You still have more?
No.
Crusaders?
The ones I have... I mean, these ones are my old paint job from when we first started version 2. And then, these ones have been updated with the nice Iraqi sand and the black lining and all that. The infantry really haven't done jack squat. I'm thinking of ditching the infantry completely, but I like having the 6-pounders in ambush. But if I ditch the infantry... Honestly, the biggest waste of points is with the infantry formation, having to pay 2 points for the HQ and the 2 IC. They do nothing.
See, I would have played. With CounterAttack, I would have played a little bit differently. I would have tried to get the infantry to an objective and dig them in. So,
you know what? And I was going to.
But when I saw you stick them in the woods there, I was like, I wouldn't have done that. Because what I would have done, I would have had the infantry over here, get them to this and dig them in. And then because you still have that anti-tank ambush, if I had gone for that one, you spring the anti-tank ambush inside the tree line.
Well, I'll tell you why my thought was. I was like, I'll leave them here.
Because going up against
because I knew my reserves are coming in here.
Because with the new gun saves being 3, they're much better than they used to be. Yeah. You can hold objectives with them a little bit better than you could before. Yeah,
it's true. Because before it would be if they fired, they'd only have a 5+ save.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's things to think about. But anyways, thanks for the game.
Yeah, it was good.
Something to think about, and
glad you could stay and play too.
Yeah. Don't know, the British. The other list I was going to take had no tanks and 2 units of 25-pounders. And I think you just sat at 24.1 inches away and just pounded the snot out of me turn after turn until they're dead and then just advance. So that would have lost. I don't know. I was skeptical of your list, but now I don't know.
Never got to use that.
It's kind of wormy. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. Well, you sprung the victory on me. It's like, good game, Dennis. No. So I left this point at home again. Anyways, thanks again, man.